Te koto te whānau o Auckland Unitarian. Te koto nā manahuri. No mai, hire mai ki tēnei whara karakia a te atua. Te koto te na tato katoa. We welcome you into this space made sacred by Auckland Unitarians who've been gathering here for 119 years. We are glad you are here. And if this is your first time here or your 101st time, we are glad you are here. If you carry the weight of a weary world on your shoulders, or you entered through the doors with a song in your heart and a skip to your step, we're glad you're here. If you are the loudest voice in the town square or the subtle hand behind the scenes, we're glad you're here. And if you've failed once or 1,000 times, we're glad you're here. And if you sing like angels or mumble behind the hymnal, we're glad you're here. This community is what it is because of your presence. So welcome into this space of love, support, justice, compassion, fellowship, and worship. We are glad you are here. This morning, we especially welcome the combined choirs of the First Unitarian Universalist Society of San Francisco. That is a mouthful. And UC Berkeley Alumni Choir, who will be gifting their voices to us under the direction of Mark Sumner. We are glad you are here. We hope you will find the experience enjoyable and enriching. Please join us for morning tea immediately following the service. It is our sacrament of hospitality. Please join us. It won't be complete without you. I believe music is a gift of the divine mystery. Singing is an act of creation, of bringing into the world something that wasn't there before. Singing is a natural expression of my spirit. At the same time, it can be soothing, energizing, crying, laughing, angelic, or down in the dirt blues. It's all good. Singing is energy going out into the world to create even more sympathetic energy. It can change the world. I'll bet it was someone listening to music that first created the concept of heaven. With gratitude, we celebrate the gifts shared. With wonder and delight, we receive. May the melodic offerings continue to touch our hearts and nurture our spirits. The chalice is the container, the space where those who cannot keep from singing and the listeners gather. The wax is the fuel, the hours of practice and life experiences of everyone in the room. The wick is the instruments and vocal cords through which the music will flow. And the flame is the music which is created as if by magic. When breath is inhaled and the downbeat is nodded. May the flame ignite the music within us all. And now for the reason so many show up in summer, I'd like to invite our choirs to come forward.
while the choir is coming forward, I wanted to thank you all for allowing us to be here and to inspire you to come join us this morning here at the service. We've been on many, many tours over the years, and I found for myself, I think for the people behind me, and those that spend the resources to do these things, the connections that we make, even surface ones, through the singing and through our travels and being in community with the people, it makes it so much worth the time and expense that we put forward. We want to, again, thank you for this opportunity. I think of this as what makes these endeavors special to us. So we're going to share with you this morning some music. The group of people behind me, except for a couple of rehearsals in December, we don't normally sing together. Certainly these people, I have 45 or so in my choir at the Unitarian Church in San Francisco. I have 120 who sing in the UC Alumni Chorus. I know many of them wish they were here right now, but our motivation, I think, is to make the connection. So we're just excited to have that opportunity. We'll do that through our music these next few moments, and hopefully after the service we'll even mix some more meaningful ones, just having a chat with you. The first song we're going to sing for you is a piece by Morton Lauritsen, who you may not know, but he is on one of the tours that some of us have been on recently, was present on our tour, and probably one of the most popular composers that has arisen from our country. And we have actually two pieces in our program today by him. We enjoyed singing with him accompanying, and singing his music. So we will start with a piece that has nothing to do with this time of day, but I'm sure it's nighttime somewhere in the world. I'm not even sure. For some of us behind us, we wish it were nighttime right now, because we just arrived yesterday morning. So we will sing the famous James Agee poem, Sure on This Shining Night, set to music by Morton Lauritsen.
Kindness must watch for me this hour. Pause me by the thunder. The trumpet sounds within my soul. Green trees are bending, poor sinner stands a-trembling. The trumpet, the trumpet, the trumpet, the trumpet sounds within my soul. I ain't got long to One of these old days I'm a-gonna steal away. Steal
We're going to sing now probably the most perfect piece of music ever composed, Mozart's Ave Verum Corpus.
away.
next sing a wonderful arrangement we must have taken on tour everywhere we go, all the tours we've been on. In the 24 years I've been at UC, we've done, 8 or 10 tours, I believe, surely over the time. Shenandoah, a great folk song from America, famous arrangement by James Erb.
Another American staple, Aaron Copeland.
Don't you feel the
member of the UC Alumni Chorus, passed away several years ago, and we were trying to find a piece of music to, some words to be set by a composer, an American composer, Gwyneth Walker. And we talked the Tolkien estate into allowing us to use the text, "The road goes ever on and on." It's a piece that we're not allowed to publish, although we did commission the piece, and it is sung by both the choir at UC Alumni Chorus and the First Unitarian Church in San Francisco. But we think we're the only ones who are singing this piece of music because, again, it's not published. I'm sure a few people have passed it on without my knowing it. But we are very privileged to share this with you. It wasn't a piece we were going to sing. We've sung it for years and years now. But we thought, in the contemporary set of things, we thought we had to sing a little J.R.R. Tolkien while we were here in New Zealand. So apologies in that way, but it is a special piece to us. The road goes ever on and on.
Thank
had to try. Thank you, though. It's a beautiful piece to learn and to share. With the second piece, we've already done Morton Lorison before, and we unfortunately found out that French, well, no, I won't go into political replication, situations here that surround this, but we will do another piece called Dirait-on by Morton Lorison. It comes from his Rose songs, I believe. So, here we go. was happy to get the answer from Clay in an email. Says, do you mind us singing some light fare during the service? And he said, please. So we're about to share some of that. Hopefully we can bring Cole Porter to life for you this morning. So let's do it.
When the little bluebird
number is up, and it's a spiritual, and I'm going to ask my people to put the music down and just try to really connect, make a connection. We have to take spirituals on our tours. It seems to be expected. I'm not sure how they fly here at the Unitarian Church. I know that we make exceptions for our spirituals back home in San Francisco because they're just so full of life. And so I hope you enjoy it. It's an actual piece that we actually been able to share in the theater world back in San Francisco of late, being involved in some local community theater, some productions that have called upon choir to be a part of some plays. So we feel very fortunate to have that connection back home as well. So we will share this last piece, and we'll feature Susan Bernstein on soprano solo.
Lord, I keep so busy praising my Jesus. Keep so busy praising my Jesus. Keep so busy praising my Jesus. Ain't got time to cause when I'm in the sea. When I'm in the sea. When I'm in the sea. Ain't got time to cause it takes all my time to praise my Jesus. All my time to praise my Lord. If I don't praise Him, the rocks gonna cry out. Glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time to Lord, I keep so busy working for the kingdom. Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Keep so busy working for the kingdom. Ain't got time to cause when I'm feeding the poor. When I'm feeding the poor. When I'm feeding the poor. Ain't got time to cause it takes all my time to praise my Jesus. All my time to praise my Lord. If I don't praise Him, the rocks gonna cry out. Glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time to Lord, I keep so busy serving my master. Keep so busy serving my master. Keep so busy serving my master. Ain't got time to cause when I'm getting my home. Yes, I'm getting my home. I'm serving my master. Yes, I'm getting my home. Ain't got time to cause it takes all my time to praise my Jesus. All my time to praise my Lord. If I don't praise Him, the rocks gonna cry out. Glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time to cause it takes all my time to praise my Jesus. All my time to praise my Lord. If I don't praise Him, the rocks gonna cry out. Glory and honor, glory and honor. Ain't got time.
The words for extinguishing the chalice are in your order of service. Please join me in those words. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, the power of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. For my closing words, be our presence here with one another, hearing the harmony that is the music of the spheres. May some of the harshness and discord of our human lives be transmuted into music, a new song in our hearts. May there be, and a new harmony in our beings, so that we shall return to our several duties with fresh courage and with eagerness and with rejoicing.